So here's the headline, Kristen, from the New York Times. Planned Parenthood disavows Margaret Sanger over eugenics.
Damn time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was my initial response that upon hearing that headline come across my Outlook inbox. Like, it's about time. I find it interesting that, Planned Parenthood just now has started to do the right thing. And they've continued to give out, like, the Margaret Sanger Award. Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, is a recognized Margaret Sanger Award winner. Like, when is she going to be asked to give back her Margaret Sanger Award? So it's about damn time.
So tying together that eugenics, like the negative side, Margaret Sanger called Black people human weeds.
Yeah.
That's how she referred to them.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think it gets more negative and racist than that.
Yeah, I mean, she has the quote, she's famous to quote, the most merciful thing a big family can do, a large family can do, is kill their infant child. This is a woman who appointed LOTHROP STODDARD to her national board of directors. And, like, if you've never heard of LOTHROP STODDARD, you can Google them. It's LOTHROP STODDARD, STODDAR. I mean, the man, he wrote the book. It's a best-selling book. Just to tell you, this was a mainstream idea at the time. It was called The Rising Tide of Color Against White World Supremacy. Here's a quote. Finally perish. That is the exact alternative which confronts the white race. Just as we isolate the bacterial invasions and starve out the bacteria by limiting the area and amount of their food supply, so we can compel an inferior race to maintain in its native habitat. This is a man who was on the board of the National Birth Control League, which Margaret Sanger founded, which later became Planned Parenthood. He was on the board of her first conference. He wrote in the Birth Control Review with her. He was on her national council. Like, you are known by your associations. And this was her association. That's why we need to continue to talk about Planned Parenthood's racist founding and the fact that their business model today is racist.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like, we know that in the past, Planned Parenthood has been racist. We know in the present, with that letter from those 300 employees saying presently they are racist to their employees and towards their clients. But we also know, coming back to the Charlotte Lozier Institute study in New York City in 2016, the amount of pregnancies that were ended in abortion. So in New York City, where they've made this action, it was 49% of all Black women who were pregnant. All of their pregnancies, 49% ended in abortion. So we know their past was racist, their present is racist. How do we erase the future racism of Planned Parenthood, Kristen?
We defund them and we shut them down. This is why Students for Life, we're working with other pro-life organizations. We've launched the Strikeout Sanger campaign, but we've got to now is the time. We have Planned Parenthood's own employees. One of their biggest abortion mills is now saying what we've been saying all along in the pro-life movement, that she's a racist. They need to disavow any association with her. So we are calling on the Smithsonian to remove her bust from the National Portrait Gallery. We are calling on the mayor of Boston to remove her statue on the Freedom Trail with other heroes, the heroes of the Revolutionary War. Like, where does she belong on that? And we're calling on the city of New York to get rid of Margaret Sanger Square, to rename it, which in fact, in this New York Times article, the Planned Parenthood actually said they're in talks with the city. So make sure you go to strikeoutsanger.com. Our cool little online activism system, you can just click a button, send an email, then you say call, and it calls your phone, and you can place a phone call. And then when you do that, you're going to click another email. So you're going to end up sending 3 emails and making 3 phone calls, and it might take you a total of 8 minutes, and we've done all the work for you. You just have to read the script.